Alrighty, it's me again. What, Dirk? The same screen? This is boring. I just want to give a little update. It's Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning, and half an hour I have to be at work. And I will be at work, I think, till 8 o'clock tonight. So little things to do, stuff to do. So I can't work on our DragonFly, but I'm looking forward to, because I have tons of good information from my video, even though the DragonFly wasn't to see. But if I get the ports running, then I get the NVIDIA card running, and then I get something to record the screen running, and then I can show you guys the system. And I'm really interested in their file system called Hammer. It's resource hungry in the sense of space, not like ZFS. ZFS is resource hungry on CPU and on RAM. And I think Hammer, as much as I understand, is just resource hungry on, because it has so many safety features. So it kind of duplicates things, I guess, and journals. And that takes quite some space, but it is a very good system to keep your data safe. I have to have a little deeper look into this, so I'm looking forward to get DragonFly actually running. It's maybe, sorry, my voice is going. It's maybe a little bit overkill as a daily driver operating system. I mean, Linux Mint would do, right? So it's more me experimenting, and I love to experiment around. And I'm happy that I had GhostBSD and FreeBSD running, and that you can use it as a daily driver. It really works as a daily driver. So that is very interesting. So they came a long way. That is, or I came a little bit further than I was before, because I couldn't make it. Maybe that was just my limitation. However, everything what helps people to get off Microsoft is a very good thing. And as I said, my thinking is always, privacy and security. With Linux getting so much popularity, because the numbers are wrong, they lie to us. Linux users are far more percentage than they say. Or maybe it's just the work computers account, but who counts work computers? And I mean, I do not understand Munich, spending almost 50 million euro to get a spyware and malware system running on their stuff. Why have security in the first place? Why not let every employee install their own software there? I mean, in the moment you install Microsoft, you don't have privacy anymore. There is no security. There's no data security anymore. Oh, what the heck? You know what, Munich? Give me 10 million and I'll tell you what to do, and you save tons of money, and you're at jeopardy and risk as you are with your plan you do right now. So, if that's what you want, Munich, I mean, how can I say this? The stupidity and incompetence of so-called leaders or people in companies. I learned that leading zeros don't get recognized. But nowadays it seems you have always leading zeros making the decision. And of course they're a catastrophe. I mean, I really just laugh about all these things. I mean, I could not believe that people are that unintelligent, incompetent, uneducated, not having any idea what they're talking about or making decisions. It's amazing. So how do these creatures come in positions like that? There must have been somebody in Munich who was smart and said, people, let's the heck get out of Microsoft to make our system unpenetrable as best as possible and use free software so we don't even have to pay, which was a smart move. Now we have a incompetent, I try to be very gentle here, an incompetent leading zero in place, which makes decision which will harm the whole system, everything. How did they get there? Is that like in wargaming? Wargaming, when they started World of Tanks, they listened to the player base and they become really good. And then I think the original people must have left. And then these elbow fighters come up. And the elbow fighters, you usually recognize them, they have a huge big mouse, talk about lots of things they have no idea about, and overrule and do everything. And then the competence is leaving the company, and then the whole thing goes down the drain in a speed which is phenomenal. So, and I see that in Munich too. So what the heck? I mean, I mean, to me, if you recognize people like this coming to your company, that's the moment you really got to go. Because all they do is raging havoc without even knowing what they're doing. And for some reason, these CEOs or bosses and managers, they're like the honey talk, you know, they get honey brushed and from these elbow fighters, and then they are entangled, and before they know, the whole ship was sinking. They're on the ground already. What? We sank? Why is that happening? Yeah. So, yeah, you see, I get easily carried away. I mean, it was supposed to be a channel update. So sorry, guys, I'm a little bit busy today. I hope I get a chance tonight, and I think I will do, just installing the ports, getting the NVIDIA card running, and getting some screen recorder running, and then I will be up and running again with the DragonFly video, and then we can have a closer look. So I'm really interested. I gave that DragonFly drive 320 gigabytes, so that shouldn't give me any trouble. And there's some stuff you might need to know about your DragonFly installation, but I will tell that once we are in, because then I can show it. Alright, so yeah, thanks to everybody who was helping me. You know, it makes me think the channel was supposed to help other people, and now I get more help through the channel than other people get help through me. So I'm grateful for this, guys. Thanks for sharing your daily drivers with me here with that stuff, your ideas. We have a very rich diversity here, which is pretty good, you know. And for me, I think from all our subscribers here, there is no real judgment. So if you say you run Linux Mint, that's totally fine. Why would it be bad or not good, like running Gentoo or Calculate Linux or Arch or whatever, or Fedora or Mageia or Mandrake doesn't exist anymore, isn't it? Or CentOS, and that's all okay, because it's all personal preference on the end. And what do you need it for? As I said, for my gaming laptop, in a moment, the best thing to me are Ubuntu-based distros. And this one here is what you see right now, that is Xubuntu. But I'm thinking going back to, not going back, I used it before, that's what I'm thinking, going back. Linux Mint on it. So just to have a look at it. But I will hold on a bit. We have February, and in April, Ubuntu 18.04 is coming out. I might just do the update process here. It might just kill the system. I had that before with Ubuntu. So, and if it kills the system, then I have to reinstall anyway. So, oh, boomer. This is what it is. So, I will just do that. It's not a huge loss. And that is because I've got my home partition, which is nobody's home. So, I'm not losing my data. I lose the installation, and who cares? And I just reinstall it. Which is not a big deal anymore today. Having said this, it's not a big deal in any way to install FreeBSD either. And if you want to go the absolute easy way, then you just get GhostBSD, which is easy installed. You have an XFCE desktop. The only thing you have to do is put your NVIDIA drivers on if you have NVIDIA, or AMD if you have AMD, or Intel if you have Intel, and then this is it. And you're up and running and rocking and rolling. So, okay, so I get this video uploaded while I go to work. Have fun, guys. I hope I'll put a video on tonight. I'm still reading your stuff even at work, but I can't reply when I read your comments at work. So I have to do that all when I come back tonight. Okay, and while I'm doing this, I hope I can get my DragonFly up and running. Okay, guys, have a good day, and I hope you still like this channel and stuff like that. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye-bye.